see, but nothing is. No.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Glad you're with us. Austin Seibert will be the one to get the proceedings underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
It's hot! It's hot! 180!
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! 180! Nice hot! Sit hot!
From the gun, Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out, and not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive, as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Down inside the 10. And he's in. What a drive. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Dak going to put it up right away. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go!
shotgun snap for Prescott. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, check.
Play action now. Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room to the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Hey, kill. 27. 26.
On play action. Here's Dak. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. They'll go again here with Henry. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Deron Bland with the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They're down and 3. Here's Hill. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he'll finally only be taken down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Let's not lose sight of just what a good open field tackle that was. I mean, yes, it results in a big gain. But, Mike, if that safety doesn't make that tackle, he's gone.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And he did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins, and they are facing a 2nd and long.
Ready?
Here's Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
Quick, ready?
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to him. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Come on, look! Then we're going to 52.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Kill!
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An injured player down there, and that's the man they can't afford to lose. It is indeed Dak Prescott. And as the medical staff looks him over, will step aside. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, grab goal 80. Let's go.
Here's a toss, right side. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Cyber's extra point is true. Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. Again, it's Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, marking at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Get it. 76.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 18.
Try and throw with Milton. Into the hands of Pickens. And he got very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
19.
They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's the toss right side to Henry. Pace to run inside the 20. And he is out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate...
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20-25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Lions. 70
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cougar 19.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Hold it ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Okay, great.
Third and long.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And that is incomplete.
For this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after him.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That one drop for Dante Wester. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Missing, right?
Jackson looking to throw. Catch made there, left side by Walker. Now he's free to midfield. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big one for the Ravens. That covered 73 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's in. What a try. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Gravity lying.
Throwing, Milton. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Powell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sit on. 180. Finish up. Sit on.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. Off the play fake. Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
3rd and long for Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking to stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Crack all 80. Crack the 60. Crack the 60.
They'll give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Get
line.
up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
Whatever they've talked about in the the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Motion man is Johnston. On 2nd down, here's Milton. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
60 by 6, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. That is a Odafe Oweh in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. Seibert's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big one for the Ravens. 39 yards.
The nice thing about these crossing routes, Mike, is it doesn't stress your protection. It's a very easy, high percentage completion for the quarterback, and when done right, you can get the ball into the hands of your receiver in open space with a lot of room to run after the catch.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Jackson from the gun on third down. Fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a two-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here we go. Strike.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
18 Cardinal. 18.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Odafe Oweh, his 2nd sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To the end, it's Milton. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Maris Leofau. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run here with Hill. And some good block with the point of attack. I'll take it up on 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety.
Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That one swung out to Blue. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they've got to get some defensive stops.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Ready. Viking, let's go.
To the air once more is Milton. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
19.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
This is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Now, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 3-yard line.
Then we're going to 52. Hey, kill.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Yeah! There we go. All right, hey. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. All right, hey. 47. Here we go, 46. 46.
3rd and goal for Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
In motion, Lamb. Now or never, they'll throw it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
2nd and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row.